celebrity plastic surgery. And if you guys have any questions, you're welcome to chime in. If you have any comments, I like to hear comments, questions, and if you like what you're hearing and you appreciate the work that I'm putting in here, please hit the share button down below. I really appreciate that. And again, any comments, likes, we do appreciate that. And before I get started, if you guys have not entered our contest yet to win a $1,000 gift card to get your liposuction, you just simply need to, in the comment section, is it the comment section or the message? In the comment section, just you're going to type in "get involved," and that will enter you into our contest. And then you can also message us "get involved" if you'd like to do that. Our other contest, if you want to win 3 free areas of liposuction, you're simply going to text the word "free lipo" with no space. That's "free lipo" with no space to 44222. All right, so let's get into the good stuff. So what celebrities have had liposuction? All right, so the first one on my list, we have Beyonce. What has Beyonce had treated? Apparently it was by the way, all of this is allegedly. So I don't know for sure, and I personally did not perform the liposuction on any of these people that we're going to be talking about today. And if I did, I wouldn't be talking about it because that would be a HIPAA violation. So we don't break rules, we bend them. So today we're talking about the celebrity liposuction. So Beyonce, what would Beyonce have a problem with? Most people have problems in their abdomen. So Beyonce apparently has had a better waistline. And so she was looking to get that hourglass figure, which she's done a damn good job with. And I must say she's had pretty darn good work. From what I've seen, I couldn't see any real defects. Now on the flip side, there's other celebrities that have terrible liposuction. And allegedly, Tara Reid's had liposuction. Now, you probably saw this in the news. This is pretty old news, so it's nothing current at this point. But you've probably seen pictures if you search liposuction that are all over the internet. It's really sad. So she had liposuction of the abdomen. And when you look at it, it's all marbled and ripply and weird looking. And she's a really skinny girl to begin with. So my guess is that I have many patients that tell me, take out all the fat, take out as much as you can. And the problem with taking out too much fat, you got to look at Tara Reid. That's the problem. When you take out too much fat, you can never get everything. So there's always going to be a little bit left behind. And that little bit left behind, that's what leaves that marbled, weird, lumpy, bumpy look. So it's important that you get someone with experience when you're talking about getting any type of cosmetic procedure, liposuction involved. So you got to have experience. So a lot of these people, they're going to go to these cheaper places. They're going to go to Mexico or Puerto Rico or wherever they're going to get their cheap liposuction. And you just got to be cautious because you can get screwed up with liposuction. It can be done wrong, and it can be done very wrong. So don't be so naive thinking that just because someone has a medical degree or they have a nice clinic, don't be naive thinking that they're good. You got to get proof. Find out how many procedures they've done. Find out how often they do procedures. Find out some of the people they've worked on. Maybe you can talk to some of their patients. With us, you can make comments here on Facebook. We have previous patients that are making comments all over Facebook. In fact, hopefully there's some of them watching right now, and they're going to chime in like clockwork, hopefully right on cue. But we have happy patients, and you can connect with them. You can talk with them. You can see all the pictures that we have of patients. And I got to tell you, we have hundreds of before and after photos, but we are so backed up on before and after photos. We have literally 400 or 500 more photos that are coming in the near future. Hopefully, if we can get our computer system working. But that's another problem. So, what other celebrities have had liposuction? Britney Spears. Are you surprised? I'm not. Britney Spears, beautiful, beautiful girl. But apparently, what did Britney Spears have liposuction on? Was it her thighs? Inner thighs, outer thighs. So, it's great. Look at these celebrities. You think they're so hot. You think they got the perfect bodies. But you know what? They're just like you and me. They're human, and they have problems too. So don't think that these people are gods. Don't think that they're anything beyond what you could be. You can be that. You can be whatever you want. There may be some hard work involved. There may be some uh, pain involved. There may be some surgeries. There may be some medications. There's things that you can do, but you too can have this if you want. You just need to make the choice. So when you're tired of being overweight, when you're tired of being embarrassed, and you're tired of feeling like people are staring at you for some reason, make the change, make the decision. And today could be your day. Today could be your day. And we offer free consultations. It's so easy. So just give us a call, 702-818-5476, and we do free consultations, or message us, or leave a comment down below. We're happy to help you. And you know what? We've done this thousands and thousands of times. I do this day in and day out. I can do this in my sleep. And you know what? I've seen other doctors out there, and they suck. So be careful. We get patients flying in from around the world to come here because we're specialists. This is all I do. And our team here, it really makes a difference. Our team, when you call our office, you'll know the difference right away. Call someone else's office and call our office, and you can tell the difference right away. Our employees, they know what they're talking about. They're well versed because this is all we do. And so our employees can answer pretty much any question there is about liposuction. And in fact, I try to educate them on all procedures, because people call talking about all kinds of procedures. So it's important that we offer you value, and that's why you're watching me now, because I'm offering you value. I'm talking about these things. You don't see other doctors talking about this stuff, but we talk about it. And if you have questions, I'm right here. You can connect with me. You can leave a comment down below. If I don't answer it live here, I'll answer it in the comments. You can message us. Call our office. The girls can help you. If you have questions about these things, you got to get your answers. Don't go into these things blind. Don't be one of these celebrities that get screwed up. And, hey, for every celebrity that gets screwed up, there's probably 1,000 other people that are getting screwed up. You're just hearing about it in the news because it's a celebrity. But there are lots of people that get terrible results with liposuction, and I'm here to tell you, you don't have to get that. You don't have to take those risks. There are costs involved. Everything costs money, right? So this isn't for free. But if you want someone who knows how to do it right, you got to go somewhere where they have experience. They've done it thousands of times, and they have proof. And so get the proof. Talk to people. Get referrals. Find out other people who have gone to this guy. You can talk to our patients. You can connect with them on Facebook. You can see all the pictures. Hell, we'll give you phone numbers of people that are more than happy to talk about it. My patients come on TV with me. They interview. None of them are paid. Just so you guys are aware, we don't pay any of these people to come on TV with us. We do celebrity endorsement deals. We have some of our local celebrities here in Las Vegas have had a liposuction that I can talk about. However, there are some other celebrities that have come here that I can't talk about. So, do we have any questions? Nothing yet? Okay. So, let's see, male liposuction. The Rock apparently had liposuction on his chest. So, gynecomastia is a big problem with men. I personally have had liposuction on my chest for gynecomastia. Male boobs. Who likes male boobs? That is so gross. And I can tell you what, personally, I hated it, and I would have done anything to get rid of it, and I probably would have spent a small fortune to get rid of it. But you don't have to. At My Shape Lipo, we can take care of it, and it's very reasonable, the cost. I've had people telling us that our cost for gynecomastia procedure is, 1/2 to 1/3 of what other offices are charging. And we do a better job, plain and simple. And the reality here is that there's a standard that is set, and the person that's performing the procedures sets the standard. And I've been doing this for so many years that I know what's good and I know what's bad. And I have set a standard around here for myself as well as all of my employees that we must meet, because the most important thing is the clients. Our patients are the most important thing, and getting the best results is the number one thing, and I'll tell you why. It's the most important thing because you are my walking billboards, and you are the ones that are spreading the word and telling your friends and family about My Shape Lipo. You're telling your friends and family about me. about our office here, about how they have to come to Las Vegas to get their liposuction if you want to get it done right. If you want your Brazilian butt lift, you want your skin tightened with Smart Lipo. Do we have a quick question?
Yeah, Tracy wants to know what type of liposuction is it that you perform?
What type of liposuction do we perform? All that you really need to know is the fat is gone permanently, but I'll get a little more detailed. So we use the instrumentation that we use is from Microeras. The company is called Power Assist Lipo. But to be honest with you, there's lots of different instrumentation, but they all do the same thing. They all remove the fat, and I could use any instrumentation and get fantastic results. And on the flip side, there are terrible doctors that it doesn't matter what instrumentation they use, they're going to get terrible results. So don't base your decision on the instrumentation. Another thing that's important is we do this under local anesthetic while you're awake, and they call that tumescent liposuction. Tumescent liposuction is by far the safest and most cost-effective way of doing the procedure. So all the deaths that have occurred with liposuction have been under general anesthesia and not under tumescent liposuction. So if you're concerned about your welfare, which you should be, you want to be getting tumescent liposuction because it's the most cost-effective and safest way. Another quick question.
If you can only afford one section of liposuction, would you say upper or lower abs? What would you suggest?
I would never split the upper and lower abs because that just looks weird. There are occasionally people that have a little bulge in their lower abdomen, but very few have that. In most situations, you need to treat the entire front of the abdomen to get the most consistent, best results.
How much is a fat transfer to the buttocks?
Fat transfer to the butt. So if you look at our pricing on our website, we do disclose all of our pricing at myshapelipo.com. The pricing, we break it down into per area for liposuction, and then for the fat transfer, that charge is $2,000 currently. However, you have to get liposuction with it, and we do recommend a minimum of 2 areas of liposuction. So I think that puts you right around about $4,500 or something, $4,600 for 2 areas of liposuction and the fat transfer. Another quick question?
Does My Shape Lipo do financing?
Do we do financing? We have a finance company that we deal with, and I'm looking at it right now. It's called United Medical Credit, unitedmedicalcredit.com, and then you can go to our website again. Under the finance page, there's more information about that, or you can call our office and our girls can help you with that. We also offer a deal that's kind of like layaway, where you can make payments on a monthly basis, and when you're paid in full, then we can go ahead and move forward with the procedure. So you got a couple options there. Any other questions?
Yeah, is panoramic lipo different area than love handles and lower abdomen?
Panoramic lipo, I don't even know what that is. Maybe they're talking about lipo of the panis, or I don't know, I've heard people say 360 lipo. There's probably lots of terms out there that people just make up. I've heard a lot of made up terms out there. Look, I removed the fat, and that's all that really matters. You can call it whatever you want, but it's gone forever. Who cares? Question.
Kevin Hoffman wants to know, do you charge more per section for bigger people?
My buddy Kevin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that question, Kevin. Do we charge more for bigger people? I don't charge more per area. It's the same charge per area. However, bigger people may require more areas treated to get the optimal results. And each individual is different. So for larger individuals, you might just need to treat more areas. And your areas, for example, on your abdomen, as you get larger, the abdomen starts to hang down and elongates, so it's a lot longer than a thinner person, so there is more areas involved in that. Alright, so we're back to celebrity. So who else has had celebrity liposuction? Well, this is a no-brainer. Everyone's heard this. Kim Kardashian. No surprise. And Kim Kardashian, she proved that she has not had butt implants. However, the irony of this is that when you get an X-ray doesn't show anything different with fat. So if she's had 1 fat transfer or 10 fat transfers, which I'm kind of erring on the side of 10, more likely. In fact, I actually heard something that she was storing her fat. So every time she gets liposuction, she stores it, and to be used in the future as fillers or fat transfer to the butt or the breast or the face or wherever she's sticking her fat now. But Kim Kardashian is a great example of what is possible, and you know, whether you think that she's done a good job with everything or whether she's pushing it too far, that's not really for me to answer that. To be honest with you, patients ask me to do things that I wouldn't necessarily recommend, but this is your body and your money, and you do what you want with it. And I'm only here to basically carve out what you want. And so if you tell me you want a big butt, we're going to make a big butt. You want it even bigger, we're going to make it even bigger. You want to be skinny, you want to take all the fat out of your butt and have a flat butt, you can have a flat butt. You can have whatever you want. You just tell me what you want, we'll make it happen. Question.
What about out-of-town clients? Do you all accommodate clients?
Do we accommodate out-of-town clients? So 70% of our patients come from out of state. 7% of our patients are coming from Canada. We had a patient recently that flew in from, I think it was London. We try to make this as easy as possible for you. We do our consultations over the phone, in which case you can email us or text us pictures, and we can answer all your questions over the phone and determine which areas you would need to treat for the best results. And the only time you need to come to this office is for the procedure itself. Unfortunately, we haven't figured out how to do long distance liposuction yet, but perhaps that'll come in days. Any other questions?
Oh, we're good.
All right. So what other liposuction celebrities do we have? Well, Khloe Kardashian, duh. Kris Jenner. I heard recently that Kris Jenner had butt implants, and if you guys watched my video last week, we talked about butt implants and how stupid that is. I'm not a fan of implants. There's so many problems with them. You have to get them revised every 10 years, which, when you're a young girl getting implants when you're, say, 18 to 20, assuming you live to be 90, you're going to be getting, revision surgery every 10 years. And every time you get another surgery, it means more scar tissue, more problems, more complications, and not only that, more potential complications. General anesthesia is very dangerous, and it causes the most problems in pretty much any surgery. So you want to try to avoid as many general anesthesia procedures as you can, because as you get older, there's going to be situations where you have to get procedures where you have to have general anesthesia. So try to avoid it as much as you can. In cosmetic type procedures, I highly recommend not having general anesthesia, which is in stark contrast to what plastic surgeons will tell you. You go in and talk to them, they want to do everything under general anesthesia. They want to take off a mole, they'll put you under general anesthesia, but you don't have to. And so you guys should know, you need to be informed that you can take care of yourself. You can make these decisions. And if they won't do it, then go to someone that will. Because there's no reason, absolutely no reason, why you have to be under general anesthesia for liposuction or fat transfer to the butt. And the funny thing is, I'll tell you a funny story. I went to the International Fat Grafting Conference, and that was held in New Orleans. This was a few years back, and so I watched. There's all these doctors, the speakers coming from around the world talking about fat transfer to the butt and to the breast, and I wanted to learn more and figure out how to do the fat transfer better and figure out any new tricks. And it was sad. They had nothing new. And the interesting thing is no one there. In fact, all of them, I asked all of them, was it even possible to do fat transfer under local anesthesia? And every single one of them said it's not possible, you can't do it. And so, you guys have seen me for a while, I'm the rebel, I do things differently. So I came back immediately within the next week, and I did a fat transfer under local anesthetic, and it turned out fantastic, and we've been doing it ever since. Now, I'm sure some of my competitors watch these videos, so maybe we're going to get some phone calls like, how are you doing this? But I'll tell you what, it's not hard. And I've done it for about 4 years now, hundreds and hundreds of these procedures. And the fat transfers, the results are fantastic. They're above and beyond what the statistics show are acceptable for fat transfer to the butt or the breast. In fact, just yesterday, we had a patient that went from a B size bra to is it a D or a double D? 3 sizes. I'm not even sure how girls' bras go, but 3 bra size increase and a 5-inch increase around the chest. You girls probably can tell if that's um, impressive or not. I'm not too keen on the sizes, but it looks great. So, question.
What's the normal downtime?
The normal downtime. So our statistics will show. So we keep track of this stuff. And our statistics show that about 87% of our patients are back to work within 3 days, and about 45% of our patients will go back to work the next day. Now, whether you go back to work or not is up to you, and it also is going to be determined by what kind of work you do and the activity level. So if you're doing manual labor, you're air conditioning guy climbing up in the attic, you're probably not going to go back to that as quickly. So you have to judge for yourself, but if you're going back to a sedentary type job, most people can go back within 2 to 3 days. All right, celebrity lipo. There was a couple other ones I wanted to talk about. Let's see, Heidi Montag, Courtney Love, Tamika Foster, Usher's wife. So Tamika Foster, Usher's wife. She's not a celebrity herself, or maybe she is. I don't know who she is, but Usher, I know who he is. And apparently his wife went to Brazil. Now, why she went to Brazil, I have no idea. But apparently she actually had a heart attack in the middle of the procedure, and they had to put her in a coma. She didn't die. She survived. But bad things happen. And all of you people that are thinking about going out of the country to get your procedures done, please reconsider, and think about it again. Call a friend. You gotta ask questions, because if you're going to Mexico and you don't speak Spanish, you're flipping crazy. These people over there in Mexico, the standards are not the same as they are in the United States. The cleanliness is not the same. The medications you're gonna get is not the same. The standards are just simply not the same. The insurance that we are required to carry is not the same. There's lots of differences. You're going to Puerto Rico, you're going to Dominican Republic, Haiti, Costa Rica, I heard, Colombia, Brazil. Hope you guys aren't going and searching, trying to go down there with my recommendations. But bad things happen when you go down there, and there's problems. So just be cautious. You need to go somewhere where they have proven experience. Quick question.
Can I fly back home a day after the procedure?
Yes. Can you fly back home a day after the procedure? Like I said, 70% of our patients are flying in from out of state. So they will fly out the following day. Now, keep in mind, there are going to be limitations. You're going to be sore. You're going to be draining some of the fluid that we use for numbing fluid. So there's going to be inconveniences. But if you're okay with inconveniences, traveling the next day is absolutely possible, but you just need to be prepared. And we'll give you all the supplies you'll need to be prepared. Next question.
Do you travel for procedures?
Do I travel?
Do you travel?
I haven't. I have lots of equipment that I would need to bring with, and also, stupid thing, they got licensures and laws and stuff that prohibit us from doing that. I don't like these rules, but they lock us down on them. If I could fly to Atlanta, I would love to go out there and do a little lipo, suck some fat out of people, put some fat somewhere else. I would love to do that. However, I have friends, doctors that have gone to other states and taught courses and gotten in big trouble. So, unfortunately, they do have strict standards and require licensure and background checks and all kinds of garbage to keep everyone safe. So, sorry, but My Shape Lipo, we are trying to expand and grow, and I'm trying to train more doctors, and I'm trying to get more people in here. So maybe in the future we will be other places. There's nowhere in particular that I'm going to tell you that we're going to be, but Chicago, Miami, New York, Atlanta, Dallas, those are all places that we've considered. So who knows? You guys will have to wait and see. Any other questions?
I've heard that massaging the areas assists with helping the fluid drain sooner. Is there something that one will have to come back in for as a follow-up visit?
So, as I said, most of our people are coming from out of state, so we don't require follow-up in person. We follow up through phone, email, text. And so you don't have to be here for the follow-up. You can take pictures of issues that you may have and send us pictures. That works very well. Massaging is recommended. It's not a necessity. A lot of people say they love it. Other people say they hate it. I personally, when I had my liposuction, didn't feel like massaging was something that I wanted it to do because it's uncomfortable. But a lot of other patients are saying getting a massage, they call it a lymphatic massage, and they say that's very beneficial, helps to reduce the swelling. And some people say it helps decrease the discomfort. Quick question?
Do you require your patients to lose weight prior to the procedure?
Do we require people to lose weight prior to the procedure? This is a plastic surgeon myth. Plastic surgeons put this myth out there telling people that you have to be your ideal weight to get liposuction, which is absolutely ludicrous and crazy. I suck fat for a living. If you want your fat removed, come to me. You don't have to lose weight. You don't have to diet. You don't have to go through any struggles. It just costs a little bit of money, and we suck it out, and it's gone forever. We do search and destroy missions here daily, searching for all the fat that you have, and we destroy it. Forever, permanent, gone. You sick of your chin? It's gone. Sick of your belly? It's gone. Love handles, muffin top? Out of here. Look, if you guys are ready to make a difference in your life, you're ready to change, and you're sick of feeling bad about yourself, sick of not fitting into your clothes, maybe you're getting older, you got risk of diabetes, type 2 diabetes, it's a big risk, you got high cholesterol, high blood pressure. These are all problems that liposuction can benefit. If you're ready to make a difference, the free consultation is so easy. Just message us, call us, leave a comment down below. We can get in contact with you. I want to give a quick shout out to some of our followers. Dr. Anna Norden, thank you for all your comments. I do appreciate it. She's a previous patient of ours. Jennifer Maisie Fubert, thank you. Maggie Martin, Joyce Dickens, Sandra Tilton Bowles. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But hey, I just want to let you know, I did want to make sure that I mentioned you guys because I do appreciate all of you supporting me through this journey of mine and supporting MyShape Lipo. And you know, look, we're spreading good information here, and this is stuff that people don't talk about, let alone this candid talk. There's no bullshit, no BS. You're not gonna hear me making excuses. We suck fat, plain and simple. You want a bigger butt? We make bigger butt. No, we're not making up names like some of these other places. One of these local places is calling it water lipo. I mean, this literally, they just made up a name. And it's exactly the same thing as what we do, and they made up a name, and they're trying to pawn it off as something different to distinguish themselves. And instead of them distinguishing themselves by having superior quality, service, customer service, value, they make up a name. And I mean, it works. It works. Unfortunately, it works because people just, they don't do their research. But you guys want to come and get some high quality liposuction. You want to get the fat removed and have smooth, even, natural looking results where no one will have any idea that you had any work done. Come to MyShape Lipo. Schedule your procedure. All right, guys, I'm starting to lose my voice here. So I do appreciate everybody watching. When you guys are ready, schedule your consultation. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like this video here. And if you guys want to enter our contest, we have the where you can win a $1,000 gift card towards your procedure, and we're going to be announcing that at the end of every month. So we got another one coming up here. We announced the last one just about a week and a half ago. So to enter that contest, you're going to simply leave a comment down below, get involved. Leave the comment down below, get involved. And then if you want to enter our other contest that we're giving away 3 areas of liposuction. 3 areas of liposuction, and when are we announcing that one? That's September 1st. September 1st. So that's coming up. So if you know people that have not entered that contest, or you not entered that contest, you definitely want to text us. You're going to text the word free lipo with no space. That's free lipo with no space. You're going to text that to 44222. That's free lipo with no space to 2244. Free lipo, no space, 44222. And thank you guys again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.